African Americans. Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, that of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your ass as Latino. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass.
The storm is brewing. The storm is brewing. Most High is not playing at all. Since my last post a couple days ago, as I mentioned in the video, I'm looking at the from the news channels, X, Y, and Z, social media, things have been increasing, as I said it probably would. The Most High is not playing games. Esau is now converting over to the tail. Actually, they're the tail already. Jacob is the head. Today, a lot of protests are taking place because I think they're talking about No King's Day, in which they're protesting against Donald Trump and the Army parade that's taking place, which is for the 250th Army birthday. 1775, when his army was established. But it's key to know that things are increasing. We see that since the last post. I think that evening, that's when Israel went into Iran. Iran has since then fired back and forth with Israel, but more than likely things will increase. It's just usually the nature of the beast, especially since Israel, so-called Israel wants to wipe away Iran's nuclear weapons. So, but make no mistake about it, this is prophecy. Nothing more, nothing less. Raids are still being taken place by ICE. And unfortunately, you have probably three different types of outlooks from, I would say, from the Hispanic community. You got those who are like, hey, you guys are next. Black people, you guys are next. So-called black people. Truth is, we were first. We were first. These are our lands. Lands of the milk and honey. We ain't going nowhere. See, Esau knows these are our lands, even though they try to play dumb, call us Africans, Americans, throughout time. But they know that we're not African. Africans know that we're not African. We come from Shem, Noah's son Shem, not Ham, not So, understand that it's coming across and looking at different platforms. There's been different outlooks. So you got this one outlook of really from the Hispanics, like, hey, we need to be fighting together. But black people, so-called black people, are like, no, we're sitting this out. We are sitting this one out. Why? Because nobody was there for us over these past 400 years. You may have ones and twos that have been cleaving, in which the Most High said cleave to his people. Most High said cleave to his people. So therefore, that's what you should do. Right? So, make no mistake about it. You should cleave to his people. But there's this one, I forget her name, news lady on, I want to say CNN, but she's talking about like, hey, you know, basically trying to say that we're next. And just try to go off about black people. And then one of the black anchors on the channel is like, no, and just trying to give her a quick history lesson. But they're going back and forth, and it got it to where it's like, see, Most High is not playing games. Most High is not playing games. But yeah, they got it to where they're going back and forth. They had to cut the commercial because he was going off on her. He was like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about, woman? What is happening here? How you gonna sit here and talk mess about us when nobody was there for us?" So we're gonna watch this video of these news anchors going back and forth. Basically, the Hispanic news anchor was going off and saying that her people are being racially profiled, X, Y, and Z. And the dude, whether he misheard heard her or not, he's going back and forth with her, saying that, hey, it ain't the same. We were brought over here against our will, in which maybe some of us, but most of us are already here. So they're both kind of wrong anyway. In reference to black people. Yes, a lot of people came over here illegally, but everybody came over here illegally except for us. Everybody came over here illegally except for us because we were already here. He's talking about we came over here against our will. Maybe some Africans, maybe some Africans came, a good portion, but most of us was already here. All they did was take ships, put them off the East Coast and the Southern Coast and all the other coasts, and all they did was put us on their boats. Make it seem like they shipped us all the way from Africa, put us back on these lands, label us as slaves, and it kept basically it went from there. And it's, yeah, so you know, because what is easier? Is it easier to ship us all the way from Africa, which we wouldn't survive, or is it easier just to put us off on the coast and make it seem like we were on ships the whole time? I mean, we sailed this whole way the whole time. You get what I'm saying? Then sure that we survive and forget who we are, kill off all the people that know who we are, and put us as slaves and keep us down. All the entities, all the countries, and that are not indigenous, all the people who are not indigenous of Mexico, America, and Canada, which is Turtle Island, came over here illegally. That's just what it is. The Europeans, starting with, the Moors are here. They're from Africa, right? So everybody came over here illegally. But watch this video.
a lot of Americans
to take care of other
There's
people.
a hell of a lot of people other than the
first,
black
Anna.
people who were brought here as slaves who came to this country illegally.
They're
From a
not
lot
the
of
same as
different-
black people who were brought here against our will.
That's exactly what I
They
just said.
decided
I
to
said
walk
there is
their
a
butts
lot
across
of
the
people.
border. There's a
Other
big
than the
difference.
black
There is
people.
a big
That's
difference.
exactly what
There's
I
a
just
big
said.
difference.
That's
Share
exactly
Michael,
what I
Share
just said, Sir
Michael,
Michael.
and
Look and
Anna.
act indignant. That's
Okay.
exactly what
It's
I
not
just
about
said.
acting
I-
indignant.
Yes, it is.
Let me
You just heard me
Share
say
Michael.
that other than the black
Anna
people
and
who
Share
came
Michael,
as
please.
slaves,
High
there
ground
are
here.
a lot of people from
Share
many,
Michael. I
many
think you
countries
actually
that came here
misheard what
illegally.
I think you misheard what she said.
No, he purposely misheard it.
She said.
I purposely
Yes, he
misheard.
did.
So now you're in my
Share
brain?
Michael, listen to me for
Is
just a
that,
second.
is that where we're going?
You
Share
think
Michael,
I would
listen to me
say
for a
I who
second.
have advocated
Anna,
for black
please
people
stop.
my entire life would
Anna,
say something like that?
Anna,
Give me a
Because
damn
you've
break.
advocated for black
Anna,
people,
please
great.
stop.
Congratulations. Last time I checked, I'm black. You're not.
Okay, Share Michael.
That's right. I'm Latino, and my people are being racially
It is-
profiled.
it is-
and
And do I have to
unfairly
remind
treated.
you the history of my people?
Share
If you
Michael.
want to
I have
go
to-
there,
no, I
do you
don't.
really
Okay,
want to go
we're
there?
gonna
and
go to
know
break.
how
know the
grown?
history.
Raul,
You're
we're going to
kidding
go to
me? You know
break.
why?
Raul
Because you're
Reyes,
kidding
thank
me
you very much
because
for
history
joining us.
people have
Everybody
history
else,
as my
hang
people
tight.
as well.
History was not
We'll be right back.
erased when I was studying history like the president.
So that first outlook is like, hey, everybody came over here illegally, and you know, basically black people are your next, so to speak. Then you have the second outlook. It's like, I'm gonna show you these two Latinas, ladies from that are Cuban, and they're basically talking about like, hey, if you're gonna kiss somebody's behind in the U.S., and they're not gonna say behind, but if you're gonna kiss somebody's behind in the U.S., you better kiss them black behind, because they're African Americans are the only ones that can save them, which that's fact. We come together, like, and I say we, but the thing is, we're going to continue to be divided because all African Americans, black people, are not the true people. You have a mix of people with the lineage from the Moors, X, Y, and Z, and they feel like they're discovering themselves or whatnot that played a part in enslaving us. So the whole African community coming together to do that is just, I don't see that happening, because the true Hebrews can save you. You cling to the true Hebrews, then you might have a chance. But that's cleaving to them, because as these ladies that we're going to mention in the video, they're like, hey, Cubans are racist to black people. No doubt about it. They're like, hey, we can't talk about other cultures, but they're Latinas, so yes, they could talk about it, but from a Cuban standpoint, yeah. But it's like that in all the Hispanic cultures. I mentioned that in the previous video, like, they made that commitment. They signed the contracts, made agreements. Your forefathers made agreements stating that, hey, we're gonna keep these people down. We're gonna be part of the white culture, which no, Hispanics are not white, but yeah, they're white as in status. They're white, just like Asians. They're white as in status. No, they're not actually white as in color, but they're white as in status. You have the white status. We're gonna give you this white status, or Esau status, if you will. As long as you keep the black people down, we'll help let you build your communities, let you build your huge communities. So that's why you got these massive Asian communities, you got the massive Hispanic communities. Like, they let them build their communities. They let them have that status, even though they don't have the white status as in the privilege all the way. We'll give you something. And as long as you help keep those black people down. So we'll let you come here, build, have these different privileges, have these reparations that are actually for the black people, that 40 acres and a mule for the so-called black people. We're going to give you that, because we never received it. We never received what was supposed to be given to us, right? But these ladies are going off on the Cubans like, hey, you better, if you're going to kiss some ass, you better kiss some black ass, because they're the only ones that are going to be able to save you, which it's just the true Israelites are the only ones going to be able to save you. So let's watch this video.
Se llaman los negros
100%.
americanos.
100%.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American community that has not comunidad que nos va a sacar are going to save the Latinos, and I clap for the African American community that has not come out because it is not. I do. We didn't do shit for them.
I get it. I get it. But I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically. I'm not gonna talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans.
It's true.
Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, that all of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your asses, Latino. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass. Are going to save the Latinos.
And I would say that third outlook would be, you just lost in the sauce. You out here protesting X, Y, and Z because of what's taking place, but you're not. You're so focused in the rabbit hole, you don't see the big picture and things that have taken place. You just out here following people. That's like the third outlook. Like, hey, me. We're being deported. Me, and I get it, but you don't understand that your forefathers made these commitments, and you're unfortunately having to pay for that. So you got to cleave to the Most High's chosen people. And you're going to see, as we are awakened more and more by the masses, and as these wars increase, as destruction increase, the divide increase, like, you got to understand, Esau has been in charge. They don't want to let go. Everybody know who the true Israelites are, and they don't want to let us go. So they're going to go out swinging. They're going to go out swinging because they don't want us to be the head. But we already are the head. This transformation is taking place, and you're just witnessing it. You're a part of it. So my forefathers and our ancestors, they had to pay the price. We had to pay the price to the bit. So fortunately, we are alive to see the transformation. But yeah. So cleave to the Most High's chosen people. Stay grounded. Repent. And stay focused, stay fit, mentally, physically, to your best ability. But a lot of us, true Israelites, nobody been wanting to listen to us. Nobody been want to listen to our people for the past 400 years plus anyway, because we just been under that curse. Because the Most High has been punishing us because we were the most stiff-necked people, and we are his chosen people. We didn't listen to him. He put us under punishment, but that transformation, he still has a covenant with us, so he's keeping his word, and that transformation is taking place right now. Like, we hate to see, like, I hate to see it. Like, hate to see it. Really, like, hate to see that people getting ripped away from their families, people getting killed for nonsense. Like, hate to see it. And it happened to our people a lot. And it happened to us the most. You understand? The most. Feeding our children to alligators. beheading us, hanging us. All types of stuff in every way you like, it's unimaginable. Unimaginable. So we're not next. We were first. Stay prayed up. Give the praise to the Most High. Give the praise to the Most High. Stay focused. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh. Shalom.